Hey guys, Metal Viking 82 here, back yet again with another Viking Orations. Got another review for you today, and this time I'm going to be talking to you about the debut demo from the band Crimson Altar, entitled Clairvoyance, self-released by the band in 2016. So yes, a slightly older release. I know I said I've been trying to do more modern releases, but I received this recently, and I gotta say, I was so impressed with it that I just had to talk about it. So if you are not familiar with the band Crimson Altar, they're a four-piece doom metal band out of Portland, Oregon that formed back in 2015, featuring Jesse Fernandez on drums, Matt Madani on guitars, who is also a live member of Power Beast, and also a former member of Thonus. You have Alexis Kralchek, hopefully I pronounced that right, handling vocals and flute. And on this release is Rob Turman on bass, but he has since been replaced by Selena Cleary. As I said, this is their debut demo. It's 4 tracks, clocks in at just under 21 minutes in length. The band also has one other demo from 2018, as well as a full length from last year entitled The Dwelling. But when you're listening to this demo, I know they're labeled as doom metal, but you could add the word occult to the end of it, so you can just call this occult doom metal. And if you didn't know this was recorded back in 2016, you would swear it was from the 1970s. At least that's what I get from it, because when I listen to this, I get 2 classic doom bands coming to mind, namely Black Sabbath, due to the guitar tone and just the riffs on here, and Saint Vitus is all over the solos for me. Specifically, I'm thinking of the solo in track 1, Soul Seer. It really reminded me of the solo in Dying Inside by Saint Vitus, which is probably my favorite Vitus song of all time. You would swear Dave Chandler was playing that solo. It has that tone, it has that feel to it. I absolutely loved it. Overall, the guitars have a real nice heavy tone with just a slight bit of fuzz, I guess you could say. A tone that honestly could fit on a Sabbath record. Perfect example of what I'm talking about is the opening riff to track 3, Dead Winter. It has a sound to it that you would swear that it came from the Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath era of Sabbath. And it actually appears again in the song, and it's like every time I heard that, I was like, man, I just get Sabbath listening to this. Not saying that they're aping their sound, but that's just what you think of when you're listening to it. The bass is heavy in tone with that little bit of fuzz you would expect in doom metal. It's really audible in the mix and gives all the songs just a really solid backbone, I think. Drums are really well performed, has a really good production, and the kind of production you would expect, not only on a demo, but a doom metal demo. And then finally, I just absolutely love Alexis's vocals. I mean, she's got a beautiful voice, very enchanting, almost like she's presiding over a ritual, which again gives it that occult vibe to it, and I just absolutely loved it. And since we're talking about her, let's talk about the flute. It first makes an appearance in track 2, Break Free, and I gotta say, it really surprised me at first when it came in, but given the overall feel of the music, I think it really works with their sound. And it appears again briefly in the title track, which is track 4, Clairvoyance. But the first time you hear it, it definitely catches you off guard, but then you think about it as you listen to this repeatedly, and it just really fits with the sound, I think. And speaking of Clairvoyance, I just love the guitar solos in this song, especially the second one towards the end with this, with the flute over the top. I just think it sounds really, really cool. Overall, this is just a very solid and enjoyable demo. If you love old school doom metal with that occult and ritualistic vibe to it, you'll enjoy this. Well executed musicianship, topped up with a voice that just really captures you and draws you into the songs, making you want to immerse yourself into them and just really, feel the vibes, man. Is the best way to put it. Solid 9.5 out of 10. So yeah, go check out Crimson Altar. I will leave a link down below where you can check this out and pick up some stuff if you so desire. That is going to do it. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and until next time, stay brutal.